Behold, the Roman legionary. Polished armor reflecting imperial might, marching in perfect synchrony. But behind this veneer of absolute discipline, what secrets did the barracks truly hold? What human dramas unfolded, hidden from the scrolls of history? Forget the propaganda. We now explore the uncensored life, the gritty reality, the forbidden desires, the backstage scandals of the men beneath the eagle standard. Join us as we reveal the soldier's world, not just of battle, but of whispered secrets and off-duty struggles. The Roman soldier's day began not with a trumpet's call, but within the suffocating intimacy of the contubernium. 8 men bound together, privacy a forgotten luxury. Raw hierarchies formed. Veterans asserted dominance over recruits through hazing. The decanus, the tent leader, wielded unofficial power. Survival meant protecting one's meager peculium castrants, savings targeted by thieves. Some soldiers even turned loan sharks, preying on indebted comrades. Dice games, the ubiquitous alia, offered distraction but often led to ruin. Losses fostered dangerous debts, settled by brute force within the barracks. Communal living bred disease. Archaeological digs revealed drains choked with evidence of parasites, lice, dysentery, turning barracks into festering grounds. In this hypermasculine world, starved of female company, unspoken bonds formed. Close quarters inevitably fostered intimate relationships, consensual or coercive, hinted at in affairs like Marius and Trebonius. Loyalty also demanded silence. Minor infractions were concealed, weaving a net of shared secrets. Beyond mandated worship of Jupiter and Emperor, soldiers harbored personal faiths forged in peril. Chief among these, the enigmatic cult of Mithras. Exclusively male, its structure mirrored army hierarchy. Initiates met in secret underground Mithraea, like at Carabra, sharing ritual meals, swearing oaths, seeking salvation. Superstition permeated life. Soldiers clutched amulets, the fascinum against the evil eye. They scrutinized omens, feared the left, the sinister side. On frontiers, soldiers merged Roman gods with local deities. Altars rose to Jupiter Dolicenus or Epona, appeasing unseen forces. Faith shaped by fear, experience, and empire. Outside the imposing fort lay the Vicus, the sprawling civilian settlement. It offered escape, but also temptation and danger. Here, in bustling tabernae, soldiers sought refuge in drink and the thrill of gambling. Dice games consumed meager pay, equipment, even clothing. Finds of loaded dice reveal the desperation and deceit. Debts spiraled, owed to locals or fellow soldiers charging ruinous interest, sparking brawls and violence. Some sought darker recourse. Soldiers commissioned defections, lead curse tablets, targeting rivals over debts, women, or unfair officers. These artifacts whisper of deep-seated animosity and a reliance on magic. In the Vicus, soldiers often acted as an occupying force, bullying locals, their drunken exploits notorious. Mysterious deaths might be recorded simply as killed by bandits. Yet, some legionaries used downtime for legitimate crafts, turning army skills into extra income. And here, defiance of military law flourished. Though officially barred from marriage until the reign of Septimius Severus, soldiers routinely formed unofficial families. They lived with local women, known as focariae or concubinae. Letters from Vindolanda and tombstones vividly attest to these relationships. But these families existed in a legal shadow. Women and children had few rights if the soldier died or was transferred away, facing potential abandonment. Their children were born illegitimate. Their path to citizenship hinged on the father's honorable discharge and subsequent marriage. Only the precious military diploma, sometimes explicitly naming wife and children, could grant retroactive legitimacy. Nearby, lupanaria, or brothels, catered to the garrison. Archaeological traces, like tokens and graffiti, point to this world of transactional sex, exploitation, and disease. Beneath the eagle standard, power was absolute and often brutally wielded. The centurion's vine staff, the vitus, symbolized authority, but frequently delivered savage punishment. Some officers were infamous for their cruelty. Tacitus recounts the tale of Lucilius, grimly nicknamed Cedo Alteram, fetch me another, for the sheer number of staffs he broke across soldiers' backs. Such relentless abuse festered deep resentment. Survival often depended on navigating treacherous internal politics. Soldiers curried favor with superiors, spread malicious gossip to undermine rivals, and perhaps used bribery to secure promotions or escape harsh duties. The competition for positions like optio or standard-bearer, the signifer, was ruthless. Order could shatter spectacularly. Embezzlement corroded trust. Desertion, the gravest offense, invited the terrifying fustuarium, a sentence of death, carried out by being clubbed to death by one's own comrades. Grievances over pay, conditions, or brutal leadership could ignite full-blown mutiny, as seen in the Pannonian Revolt early in Tiberius's reign, revealing the precariousness of command. And in the darkest shadows, extreme dissent took a lethal form. Deeply hated officers might suffer accidents during battle or training, a practice akin to modern fragging. It was a grim, final resort against unchecked tyranny, a bloody secret hidden beneath the veneer of discipline. So the polished image fades, revealing a life far removed from imperial propaganda. We've seen the secrets whispered in cramped barracks, the perilous allure and hidden families of the Vicus, the personal faiths born of fear, and the deadly undercurrents of power and dissent. This wasn't just a cog in the war machine. This was a man, grappling with debt, desire, faith, and fear. Understanding this raw reality shows us the soldier's complex, often desperate humanity. If you enjoyed uncovering this messier side of history, subscribe for more. Let us know in the comments, what revelation shocked you most? Like this video if you agree history is more interesting uncensored.